finished your moot. That seemed pretty exciting. I'm very proud of you guys. You guys did really well, although the nerves must have taken over. So just tell me how you guys are feeling. You being the lead counsel and then you being the junior. How are you feeling after a gruesome interrogation from one?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for granting us this opportunity to interview us. Well, I'm excited because, you know what, this is not what I had anticipated. You know, from yesterday to today, I had some hurdles. Today I was lead counsel. Until yesterday, I was supposed to be junior counsel. My lead counsel dropped me on the last day. This morning, my junior counsel that we had put together yesterday with Aisha also dropped me. So I just came here, met this man, met my co-counsel for a few minutes, and I briefed him, and he did extremely well. I mean, it's clear that he was born to do this, and I'm very excited because as much as we were grilled so much, we had the ability to answer the questions, and that's all what moot court is about, the ability to answer the judges and stand firm to what our submissions say and what our client wants. So I'm excited, regardless of what the judgment may be. I'm excited because this is about growth, this is about the learning experience, and this is what we came here to do.
And then can you just tell us about like your preparation in terms of, because we had a lot of case law, it's as if you somewhat seemed like you knew what you were doing. Have you watched other cases before? Did you just walk us through your preparation towards today?
With my old co-counsel that I was supposed to be appearing with today, we've gone through several case law, which really helps in terms of preparation for this. Case law does really help because case law paves the way for the law, and any question that the judges may ask you, you can just refer to case law and say, in this case it was held, in this case it was held. And also, you know, I've done moot court first semester in UNISA, so with that also it was a learning experience. That's when I got to realize that, you know what, case law is a very important element of the law, and if you just know your case law, then you know your law, because then you can always refer to what it was held in a particular case.
And then just tell us what your background is in terms of just how we get to the law. And moving forward after today, what do you want to do? Do you feel like you were made for this? And yeah, just walk us through your experience and what you want to do moving forward.
Should I still answer because he's also here?
No, I'm definitely I'm
oh, you're gonna move him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna do this litigation. Aisha knows I speak with her in most occasions. We talk a lot. She's a very wonderful mentor, I can say, to me, because I always tell her how passionate I am about litigation. Litigation runs in my blood, and I don't care whatever hurdles that I may come across, I will still pursue my dream and become an advocate, because standing in front of judges and arguing my case for my client is what I love and I'm passionate to do. So I'm willing to learn so much more. I still feel like there's more to learn, and I'm willing to learn.
Okay. And then you just joined, which is insane, by the way. You were in the crowd. You were here to watch the moot. You had no inclination of the facts or the law or anything like that. So that's actually, first of all, I'd like to commend you on that. But secondly, you just joined this morning and you guys just met, obviously, which is great. But can you just walk us through when she firstly asked you to, you know, be a junior, and secondly, just walk us through just how you were feeling about the case and your presentation, and just being before the court.
Well, I'm not unfamiliar to moot court, as I'm a third year postgrad at the moment, and so our major assignment for this semester was a moot. So as far as background goes, I had that recent experience to help out. However, when it comes to moot, it's always based on the facts and what is the basis of your litigation. So it's been a while since we did defamation at university, so I was concerned about that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't willing to be the next person to drop her because of that fact. But I'm grateful for the experience. You know, there's always something you learn, even if it's not said. I learned today, don't concede. Don't concede on something.
I don't kill him for that one. Only that one expect. He did so well, but when he conceded, I was like, we throttled him.
So in future, I know
Never concede.
Well, maybe not never, but always look at the case as a whole. But I'm quite grateful for the experience. I think this is a great initiative, and if more students could be involved, maybe perhaps like more than one a year, it would actually increase the skill levels. Like one of the ladies advocates spoke earlier and said that she learned a great deal during her pupillage. Us as students, we also in our so-called pupillage years, because we're not being paid to do anything, but it's the initiative we take that will actually make the difference. So this is a fantastic initiative.
So moving forward from today, apart from obviously the growth and you've learned a lot, which is great, where do you see yourself after today in terms of your legal career? You saying your third year postgrad. Moving forward, what would you like to do? Where would you like to be? And yeah.
After next year, which is my final year, I really do want to study further to do a master's. So personally, I feel that it doesn't matter what level you study to, you'll always have gaps in your knowledge.
Yeah.
So the more I can learn from both school, but also from these experiences, the better. So short term, next 2 years, finish undergrad, finish masters.
Well, because you guys did exceptionally well, I'm so happy. I hope you guys join the bar, because I know this young lady is excited to join the bar. We're waiting for her application. But just what wise words or what advice do you have for potential law students, potential advocates and attorneys, especially with an initiative like SABWiL and what they've done for you guys today?
What I have an advice for law students, not rather advocates or attorneys, because I'm not yet an attorney or an advocate. But what I always tell my friends and other law students from where I come from, which is UNISA, I always tell them that, you know what, as much as it is great to focus on your books, to get those distinctions, to get those great results, but the experience also counts. Because we have seen with various law firms, when you apply for vacation work, when you apply for articles, they look for things like street law, they look for things like moot court. They say, okay, fine, you don't have anything, you just have your LLB degree. We're going to have to start from scratch now. We're going to have to teach you every single thing. But when you do these initiatives, you get to learn so much, and they actually consider you when you apply for articles or vacation work, even though we all know the hurdles of applying for such. But these things, they really prepare you for the future. They really prepare you for the outside world that awaits you, not just getting the degree, but after getting the degree, you should not be surprised and say, what did I throw myself into? The best time is now, learn now.
As was stated earlier, and it's so true, you apply, you prepare for biology and you get asked history. That's a fact. Throughout your studies, you always have things that are in your blind spot. So to be well read is very important. And also not to disregard organizations that may not even be legally related, because this is where you interact, this is where you learn how to network. No one is born a networker. And so it's through these events that you build your name before you actually have to even send in that CV. So I would just encourage any student, even at high school level, just get your self out there.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I hope the judgment is in your favor. We'll see how that turns out. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.